Hey guys, this is Tommy.
And Adam, and we run the Ravens Flock group of alliances.
And we are here just to talk about Marvel Strike Force and all of life's matters. So we hope you enjoy. Hey guys, it's a new episode. Flockcast.
The
Hi,
awkward
Ray.
podcast.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awkward. Awkwardness with a guest.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
have
guys.
a guest in here. Did I say you can talk yet? I'm just kidding. We have a guest here, as you heard, just jumping in out of nowhere. One of our members, Philo. He's one of my members in my purple team. Purple number one.
That's a while.
He's been with us for how long have you been with us? Like 2 years?
Dude, I've been with you for 2 years.
Okay, there you go. See, yeah, see. So we keep people. We keep people. Okay, I told you I would. Huh?
His game name is Velociraptor. His real name is Philip. I refuse to believe anything else.
It's definitely not Philip.
And we call him
Man,
Mr.
I really thought you were for real. I was like, your name is Philip, man. And I was gonna leave it right there. Like I was like, man, I should have saw that.
And we call him Mr. Chip.
Oh God.
Yeah, how did that start? Because I don't even remember that.
Whenever I got kicked out of Sam's Club.
You got kicked out of Sam's Club?
Because
Yeah,
you stole a bag of chips.
No, I stole. They sell in bulk, so I stole a bulk worth of chips, or I tried to. It's a long, annoying story. Let's just move past that.
Mm-hmm.
So
anyway.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
When was this talked about? I'm so okay. Sure, yeah. Okay, whatever. I told you I would wake up. Remember, I told you I would wake up. I was really tired earlier. I was like, "We're gonna start a podcast," and now I'm awake. So
Yeah, you're like a skinwalker.
hey, man, I just know when to turn it on. As soon as we're done, though, I'm gonna start hating life again and go back to bed. But like,
it's like 2 in the afternoon.
it will be like close to 2:00 in the afternoon when we're done. So yeah, for me.
Well, okay.
Hey man, I'm sleepy. Don't judge. But okay.
Yeah. So on some MSF stuff, it's been a very slow news week, to be honest.
It's been very slow. You want some MSF news? I unlocked Swarm early when the campaign started, and you want to know something? I haven't recruited him. He's just sitting there. So I don't give a fuck about Swarm.
He's not that bad.
He's not that bad, but if Daddy Doc Ock isn't there, he just kills himself.
After 4 turns. If your battle's going on for more than 4 turns, you suck.
Hey, there's some fights that might go more than 4 turns, okay? We're not all 20 mil. I'm just kidding. He's not 20 mil, but
why is that a trait? Why is that a trait then?
No, he's made out of bees. Bees have like limited patience.
Yeah, and they're also endangered.
Yeah, but he is a human mind inside a swarm of bees.
Yeah. But the bees gotta live, man. They gotta go get some honey. You know how it is.
Oh, the jokes I want to make right now.
No, go ahead.
As soon as he said that, he's got to get his honey. Like, I'm not even gonna make those jokes. So they're gonna be terrible. Okay, but yeah. So I just started from there.
So the only news is we're getting a login calendar for Catalyst called the Equinox calendar. For 10 days, we're gonna get a lot of purple and orange catalysts. Woohoo!
Equinox calendar.
Yep. They're gonna update the orange gear war orb. The right pillar will give superior catalysts. The left pillar will give superior gear pieces, 4 gear 14. The center pillar will be evenly split between uniques and superior gear, other superior gear. Because of this drop rate, the quantities will be doubled. So instead of getting 3, we're going to get 6 uniques, possibly.
That should be good.
Yeah. The hand event for the relic hunt is coming back, so they're going to do a double drop. Woohoo! And if you want Nobu for Phoenix, I guess you could use that, and hand assassin if you're going that route. And then Blitz, we're just going to get Strife. We're going to get the second Baron Zemo.
I don't mind Strife. I need more Strife shards. I like Strife. He's a good tank.
He's got sausage fingers.
Yeah.
He's extremely annoying with, Marauders. Like you really have to just hit harder to get past those guys. It's super annoying.
No, but that's true.
They're a good team for war, especially like I see teams. I'm like, oh, I could fight them, and then I start seeing mercenaries and then Marauders, and I'm just like, fuck my life. Now I got to bring out my main teams. Like, okay.
I will tell you, and I loathe bringing it up, but the soft counter to Emma on Marauders is Defenders with Ultron.
Actually, I realized that, but I didn't put Ultron. Yes. But I also put a stronger Defenders team. But it's because you can clear you have JJ who can clear off the negative, and then you can do if you start off early with the counter attacks, it really helps you balance that fight out.
Yeah, when goes Strife, he does a few AoEs, and that will cause a ripple effect. And Punisher will just and Punisher on that team, obviously the villains. He hates villains, so he has 10% boost on that.
That's why I love it. That's my boy. He's my boy, Blue.
He's just a very angry man.
He is a very angry man.
It's because he just hasn't had his coffee.
or his whole family was killed, but whatever.
No, I mean that was like 20 years ago. I think he's fine now.
Imagine. So
actually, how long has Punisher been around? Like comic days, like that's kind of sad. He's like one of my all-time favorite characters. I don't even know right now. Let's see. Wasn't it like in a Spider-Man? A Spider-Man comic?
He was a Spider-Man ally.
I think I have that comic. Now that I think about it,
he debuted in 1974 in The Amazing Spider-Man, numbered 129.
Yeah, I think I do have that one. Never mind. I should have known that. Of course, I was young at the time, and I didn't really know any better. Like I was little, so my dad was like, "Here you go. Here's comics." I was like, "Yay!" And growing up, they're always like, "Make sure you make it noticeable that this is your property." Like like tagging things and stuff, so that My dumbass wrote like on the front of the cover, like Tommy. I didn't know, and I got older, and I was like, God, I'm a fucking idiot. Like. So
yeah, back in my high school, we used to trade comics. I have one of the DC versus Marvel comics actually.
Oh yeah.
I traded like 5 Spider-Mans for that.
I was desperate to meet Stan Lee back in the day, and of course, all the times that he would come to Texas is when like I didn't have the money or something happened like with work, and I was really sad because I had the issue 700 variant. One of the variant editions of the Death of Spider-Man, and I really wanted him to sign that. I don't know why I want him to sign that one, but I wanted him to, and I never got the chance.
Well, at least you had the opportunity, I guess.
I was so hurt. So, but it's okay.
So Marvel Strike Force. We need to talk about. Like
we had the Marvel part. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think we're okay. There's not really much going on in Marvel Strike Force.
After the last debacle that they had, I think they just took a slow news week and they're like, you know what? We're not going to release any news. Let's just all relax.
It's kind of strange because Foxnet had so much happening all at one time, and they were just pushing everything out. And then all of a sudden, like Scopely came in, they're like, we're just gonna chill," which I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I'm cool with.
Yeah, but they're still pumping out the characters.
Well, I'm not cool with that part. Yeah, that's true. I get tired of character releases just because.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just gonna
You'll never have all of them. You'll just never have all of them. That's the thing.
Like, look right here. Like right now, on the alternate account, I need Emma, Baron, Doc Ock, because obviously he's not out yet, and Electro. That's 4 characters that have been released in less than 2 months?
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Less than 2 months, yeah. And then you had Swarm that just came out. And was there someone else? Because we just had the X-Force that came out like a couple months ago too. We had Beast.
We had Beast, Squirrel Girl. Emma was last patch. She only got released for free this patch. Well, actually, at the end of last patch, kinda, sorta. The milestones were released. So
we had Squirrel Girl, Beast, Domino, Negasonic that came out, X-23. Then you have Swarm, Emma, Baron, Doc Ock, and Electro. That is 10 characters in within 3-4 months?
Yeah, let's say about 3 months. 10 characters in 3 months.
That's stupid.
But they release about 3 to 4 a month.
I need y'all to stop. Like, I don't want any more.
They can't stop. If they stop, they lose money.
Honestly. They won't lose money because people need to level up the current ones they have.
They'll lose money because people buy. Because the majority of purchases, even if you don't buy the gear and you don't buy anything else, they will buy the characters. We have guys in our alliance who will just literally unlock the character and do nothing else. You know?
Yeah, like I said in the last episode, I don't know if you saw it, Philo, when Tuco, one of my captains, our members, blah 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 blah, he bought Swarm, and I saw it pop up when Swarm first became released in the store, and I just saw it pop up in our game, and I was like, the fuck. Like that was my actual reaction. I was like, the fuck, and then I went into our Discord channel and I tagged him. I go, you fucking bought Swarm? And he's like, yeah, don't be jealous. I was like, that was the dumbest thing you could have done in that game. Oh my god. I was like, dude, 45 character shard purchases to me looks like nah.
Yeah, but like whenever you buy them and then you do the event, you'll have them up to at least 3 stars. So
that's true, but we're also talking about Swarm.
Yeah, I don't like him, but it's a money move right there. You gotta admit, you gotta respect the hustle on that one.
No, I'll respect the hustle, just not the character. Yeah.
So what we can talk about, I guess, is the data leaks, the data mining. Unconfirmed, no timetable, but at least somehow we know they're coming.
Yes.
We can talk about the symbiotes that are coming up.
Yes.
Lamest team ever.
Rumor has it we're getting Scream, and we are getting Philo's favorite, Anti-Venom.
I'm telling you, it's okay.
So okay, what is? I remember you ranting about it the other day, and honestly, there's a lot of conversations that happen in our channel. So, what was the issue again with Anti-Venom?
There's a lot of issues. Okay.
Okay. You I think you just cut out again.
Yeah. Basically, the issues I can think of is that Anti-Venom is Brock again, isn't it? Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have the symbiote Spider-Man. We have 2 Peters.
We were all upset about that too, but like.
I'm still
Was-
upset about it, but I'm just using him because he's a good character. He could have been any character though, but
I can't believe they did that. I hate it. I use him very often though, but I hate
I
it. I'm
have
just
to.
kidding.
You have to use him. He's great. He's just
I know
the
he is.
character sucks.
I know. I
mean,
I just wanted to be silly about it.
They
I'm
could
telling
put. Yeah.
as far as I've gotten my notes right now, as disappointed as I am with Anti-Venom, I'm still gonna simp out for him. Not gonna lie. Probably gonna buy him.
Well, that's because you also love just the characters in general. I get it. I think I would
Yeah,
have wanted.
I do.
What is the name of Venom's Brock when he like? It's not anti-venom, but he's like man. I think he
Not
was using a.
Agent Venom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
That wasn't Eddie Brock though. That was Flash Thompson.
Oh, that's right. That was Flash. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. That's right. That's
So
a whole different
Agent
section.
Venom is not so bad. I mean, it's still the Venom symbiote, but at least the person inside is different.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if you were gonna do Agent Venom, just do Agent Anti-Venom because essentially that's a different symbiote, anyways. Plus, it'd be a blaster, and he's a very interesting character.
Hmm. Yeah, but then you're deep diving, aren't you?
Yeah, you're wanting like so you're actually wanting just different
Yeah,
symbiotes.
yeah.
You don't even care. You don't want the Venom symbiote to continue being used.
Yeah, because honestly, it's just kind of annoying to see.
Right. Yeah. Go on.
I was rooting for Toxin because Toxin is very underrated. Nobody knows much about him. He'd be a very great addition.
Sounds
Isn't he one of the
very-
most? Isn't he
Sounds like
one
a
of the
very
more
toxic
powerful ones,
character.
though? Isn't Toxin one of the more powerful ones, though?
Yeah, he is. He's canonically better than Carnage.
Yeah, so what they could do is release a sixth member, I guess, like they did for Sinister Six.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not
you
gonna.
mean
They're not gonna do that though. They're gonna use popular
A legend.
characters.
A legendary symbiote.
And Swarm's popular.
I don't know where the fuck Swarm came from. That's all Scopely. Scopely just fucking dropped the ball on that one. Like,
I think they've dropped the whole. They used to have a policy of releasing movie characters.
oh, but yeah,
Anything
then
with
you're
TV
right.
movie.
That's
They've dropped
Foxnet. That was
Yeah.
Foxnet, so I can't say anything. Well, I'll just say this: if
But-
I doubt Scopely would ever hear this, but if you did,
Mhm.
the fuck is the matter with you picking Swarm?
I hope they hear this too. I hope they hear this.
Why would you pick
That's-
Swarm? Like,
I actually sent a mail to Scopely asking some questions. So hopefully,
you know,
Well,
I was
yeah.
like, I was really behind y'all when y'all bought out from Foxnet, but now I'm questioning your leadership with some of these characters, specifically Swarm. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that they've moved away from the whole movie character, TV character thing. They're going into comic books or comic books really. I mean,
Okay. Well, then I'm fine with that. Then that's cool. I mean, I liked the movie releases, but they can do both if they wanted to. I'm fine with that.
because
but-
Swarm obviously is a good example. We don't know who the fuck Swarm is. Squirrel Girl, popular in the comic world, has not been featured in any, hasn't even been mentioned in any TV or movies. Who else?
Well,
is
there
coming?
was a lot of rumors about starting something with her, but those haven't gone through. But I know it was a thing. I doubt we're gonna see Swarm. If Swarm pops up in the new fucking Spider-Man movie in some way or in the future, I'm just gonna sit in the theater and be pissed because I'm like, why would y'all do this to me? But
But does anyone remember the Invisible Woman event whenever Spider-Man jokingly said, "Oh, Shocker's on your team. Oh, who's next? Swarm." Like it was a joke.
did he actually say that in the game?
Yeah, he said
Yes.
that in the game.
I hardly ever read that shit. I was like really into the story when I read it, like when the game first came out, and then a week later I was like, skip.
Oh, I
skip.
love how the
Skip.
game's story completely swapped mid playthrough. It was eventually like it used to be about like heroes are trapped inside orbs and you got to rescue them from the orbs, and now it's
now
like
it's about finding them. Like this last storyline of Swarm, spoiler alert if you care. Basically they're going to Doctor Doom captured Doctor Octopus, and they had to go rescue him. before
And
Dr.
I'm sure Doc Ock is super excited to see Swarm. He's gonna see his clan. He's like, hey guys, yeah, you're here. Why are you here? Like,
But Swarm was the one leading them. That's the thing. Swarm was the one taking them through.
And
okay, maybe I just don't know enough about the Swarm. While y'all talk, I'm just gonna go Google the Swarm.
No,
No, because
he was a German guy that died, and like consciousness took over a swarm of mutated bees.
Exactly.
Oh my god, he came out in '77. Well, shit, I suck as a nerd. I don't even know anything about Swarm. See, okay, do you remember? Ooh, my voice just really went up there. If I don't have Wheeze laughing, I just
prepubescent voice crack.
Voice.
Do you remember when I talked about villains like back in the like 60s or 70s? They always got highlighted with like purple or greens.
Yeah.
Man, he's got that old school purple all up in that cape.
Color of royalty.
Correct. I mean,
it is color of royalty, but in Marvel Comics back in the day, it was to really highlight the villains in purple and green for some reason.
Green Goblin.
Like I never understood that. It was weird.
Yep.
So I'm really behind then on Swarm, but it's not changing. It's not changing my abilities, flight and shape shifting. Well, of course he can shapeshift. He's fucking bees.
Yeah, well, he chooses a human shapeshift.
Well, why else would you want to be anything else? That would be. Yeah. That'd be. I'm a swarm of bees. I'm gonna be a whale. I'm gonna be a horse. Exactly. I wonder if there's. I'm gonna look for one. Not today. But I'm gonna look for a comic and see if there's like a panel of any sort to him deciding on what he wanted to shape into, and if there is one that someone already knows, please send it to me. I would like to know.
Yeah, send it to Punisher and only Punisher. I'm not that interested, to be honest. So
I just want to know. I just want to know if there was that dumbass panel.
I'm interested.
But besides from that portion, who I would really like to pop up in this game as a legendary character is Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Silver Surfer. If you know me, you know that I have issues with overpowered characters from comics coming into the game too early.
No.
You know, that's just my opinion. Like a lot of people are saying Null should come into the game.
God, no.
No, really?
No, yeah. The god who made who made the symbiotes. I'm like, yeah, that would make sense when Night Nurse takes him out. So I mean,
okay, look, if you want to bring in Null, then I would like to see Galactus come in. Then, like, if y'all want to be silly about that,
how you just see his foot?
Exactly.
See his foot? That's it.
Yeah, you're gonna see his foot. He can. Okay, look, he can go down to size. Okay.
He can shrink down,
that's so boring.
And then we're gonna get Living Tribunal, Eternity, the Beyonder.
Okay, if they brought in all those dudes, then the whole game is over. Because then what is the point? Like,
yeah, that's my point. So if you bring in Null, think of it like that. Like Null was a god, a cranky old man god. Get off my porch.
He has a dragon.
He made a sword to kill other gods because he was like, get out of my space. That was his only reason. Like, get off my porch. You know, and he didn't. Now he's going to cooperate with Nick Fury to defeat Doctor Doom. Like, I don't see the link. A lot of people saying, "Oh no, he should come in." I'm like, no, I don't think he should. I mean, and Silver Surfer borders on that. Like, what are you going to bring him in as? What team affiliation is he going to have?
The Silver Surfer team. It's just him.
I don't know. You know, I was just saying just because
you like him.
Yeah. I thought Silver Surfer was cool, but
he's good. He can come in. I'm not saying he's the most powerful, but I don't know. Like maybe not now.
I mean, they could just put Batman. You know, let's just give us Batman.
Moon Knight.
I want to know.
There we go.
Okay, I said Moon Knight. Okay, when I really hate that I'm going to say this. When Dark Evil was here, he was always all about mercenaries, and then when he left, we started talking about mercenaries. And I think you were part of that conversation, Philo, when I was like, I bet you they're going to get a rework. And we're gonna see. And I had listed 4 characters. Taskmaster was one of them. I don't remember the other 2, but then I had also said Moon Knight.
Uh-huh.
And we got Taskmaster, which is cool. But if we got Moon Knight, where is he gonna go?
Defenders legendary. Defenders legendary.
There we go.
That's gonna be. Then we would see another rework for Defenders, because I was really thinking like Beast was going to help out Defenders a little bit more. Like he still can in the fights, but
yeah, but he's more extra. Yeah.
I mean, Moon Knight could. You have a good point. He really could help Defenders more.
And he was on the Defenders team. After going back to comics, he was on the Defenders team.
Moon Knight or Beast, because they both were.
Moon Knight as well was on the Defenders team. And he has relations with them, and so I mean. Eventually, they will have to rework Defenders because they're getting pushed down to the bottom. That they will become the worst team by default.
Good.
The crazy part is if it didn't take so long for them to get a defense up from Cage, they would last a little bit more, because Punisher and Daredevil alone do so much damage. They can. It's crazy. Like when they're together, and then JJ is really helpful just to remove the negative effects. Like that's what most people do, or she can debuff somebody. But it takes so long for Cage to eventually put up his defense up. Like that makes most survive a little bit longer. But when it takes too long, they're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Just I put forget what I did. I don't use my Defenders very often now in War much anymore, unless it's helpful. And I threw them in there with like a 200k, 199 or 200k mercenary team, and they were like a 400 something Defenders, 400 something k Defenders, and mercenaries were kicking their asses because they didn't have defense up, and mercenaries tack like 30,000 times in the beginning, but but even then, like in most fights, they just start getting their ass kicked because they don't have any defense until you can finally get Cage, because he's so fucking slow. Like, I don't know.
I agree. It's So Moon Knight will help. I think maybe he'll give them the one thing they're missing, 2 things they're missing: offense up and speed.
Hey,
I hope we don't get any more X-Men characters, but I will say
we will. We will. We're gonna get Jubilee probably. We're getting Kitty Pryde probably.
I wouldn't mind Rogue. Because she could clone.
Yeah. Well, she could take powers.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you could take power. Sorry, clone the power. That's what I meant.
If you want some speed up, just get those ISO 8s and put them on.
No, they don't know. No. The ISO 8s are not going to have speed mods. They've already said it 100 times. They're not going to introduce speed. Because another game that we won't mention got mods, got speed, and it killed the game. So...
Wait, what game?
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It didn't kill the game, but it was a point of contention.
They actually did that in there?
Yeah, they put speed mods.
That's stupid.
So when they were developing the ISO 8s, they've done now 3 betas, closed betas on it, to get feedback from the community, and they've taken too hard when everyone say, "Do not give us speed." So they're not going to do that.
So they basically did like what parents did when we were younger. The more you said you didn't want something, they're like, I think they're trying to tell us something, and then they went ahead and did it. Like,
No, that wasn't in Star Wars. They did it in Star Wars without any feedback.
Oh, okay. I was
I'm
like,
saying
that's stupid to do.
when they were testing in Marvel Strike Force, when they were testing the ISO 8, it was mentioned do not put speed mods, and they've said it in news reports. We will not include speed mods. They've said that a few
Good.
times, so we're not
Good.
going to get speed on that. We will though get other. So we will get other. Since we're going to talk about ISO 8, so I'll tell you what we're going to get. We will be getting okay, basically this was from back in October. Okay, that was the last date. Well, the last update was in June, sorry, of this year. So how is it going to work? We're gonna get 5 classes of ISO 8: Raider, Striker, Skirmisher, Fortifier, and Healer. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah. So how that will work? It's I'm just trying to find them. Hold up.
Find my ISOs. Dude, don't listen to me. I'm weird.
Can you wait?
If I don't win this blitz, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So, like a fortifier will increase, like, will give anyone you put a fortifier on a barrier of 10,000 plus 2% health. 10,000 barrier plus 2% health. So if you're gonna give someone the fortifier, they will be more thick with defense. The healer obviously is going to apply a direct 5% direct healing and minor regeneration to the lowest health ally. That goes up per level. Basically, how it's going to work is going to be similar to how abilities work now. You can only put one, I believe, one ISO on one character. So you choose who you want to put them on, and you earn them in a new campaign that'll come out. So you earn pieces, crystals is what they're called. You earn crystals to upgrade the ISO levels, basically. So you have the types. You have the Striker, Raider, Healer, Skirmisher, and
you already heard it in my voice. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna. I mean, that sounds cool. It's just like, I really start thinking shit out now. I mean, you had now before it's like you just need to know who you're gonna fight. But if you start doing that, when you're like, okay, well, what do they have? Well, shit, this is gonna counter me big time with that. Exactly. If you have someone with a barrier like that, you're gonna have to put out some damage.
Exactly. So imagine like Juggernaut with a fortifier, or like
Colossus with a fortifier. Sorry.
You know,
he can already be a pain in the ass to attack if he already has all his buffs. You have to kill him before he does, or if you're able to remove them, and not many.
You can actually start using Night Nurse again if you're going to put the healer ISO on her, because the healer ISO will buff, like I was saying, 5% direct healing on top of that. Plus minor regenerations and everything. So,
but wouldn't you want to put that on Min? I mean, that'll make her even.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's an option. You can make Night Nurse a little bit more relevant, is what I'm saying with ISO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't do that. You probably put it on Minerva, but I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know, because you do make a good point. Because I mean, Night Nurse can get her abilities quicker than Min. Mm-hmm. And she was a really good healer back when the game first started. So, just saying. I'm not saying like this is like she's better than Min. I'm just saying, she was good at the time, and you're right, she could be viable again. So
yeah, maybe a little bit viable. We have to see, but you can. So ISO 8 will just change the way certain things work. If you want to make a weak character stronger, you can put the fortifier on them. So someone who's squishy,
Let's go ahead and. I'm about to make the hand badass. If you
Jeez.
I'm just trying to find more information about more of them.
All I know is that I'm not huge into data mine stuff, but
Well, this is not Dynamite. This was a news update from
No. I was leading into why I said that.
Oh, okay, go on. Sorry.
No. I'm not huge on Data Mines. I like stuff to come out like officially, just because that's just me. But when you mentioned Spider Gwen was coming,
Yeah,
that got me that got me excited. Like I love Spider Gwen, and we talked about this earlier. I had loved Spider Gwen Stacy like for years, like before she got super popular out of nowhere in Marvel now. I really don't remember what happened. I think it was ever since oh man, there was 2 comic series that came out before she started blowing up, and I actually have 2 of them, but they're actually at my mom's house. Fuck. That's of all places, right? It wasn't because of Secret Wars. It was something a little before Secret Wars that came out. Do you remember those comics? They had the eye, the Watcher's eye. It was like a little mini series. I can't remember what it was called, but it was also part of like. It was just opening up so much. It opened so much, but I'm not saying like she was relevant to any of this. I'm just saying it opened more for characters to come up because there was 2 series.
You're talking about Original Sin.
Yes, I love that little. I love that mini series. I have the variants for issues 1 through 8 because I think it was just an 8 right? Was it just 8 comics? I don't know.
5.
It was 5. It was 5. Yeah. Okay, I can't remember.
But they had a lot of tie-ins.
Yeah, well, so. And that was leading up to like Spider-Man found out that there was actually a girl Spider-Man. Then in his series he was finding out about her, but like I said, she's not relevant to it. But that's when around the time, if I remember, that she was getting ready to start blowing up. But I have the variants for Original Sin, like all of them, and I just love those covers. Yeah, I went digging for those when they came out. It's just each character that was like each of the main characters part of that storyline they're holding the eye. When I go pick them up, because I need to, because I'm gonna put them all in my room. I need to go pick them up. I'll send you a photo of them because those are like my favorite. They're not. Do that. I know people have like better ones, and some they get them graded and they have they're gonna be way better than these. But I just love them, But
yeah,
but yeah. Cool. Gwen she just blew up out of nowhere like shortly after that during that time, and I didn't understand why, but because I also wasn't reading the new comics that came out for her. I haven't read comics in years, but I don't know. It was just so weird when she blew up, but I was excited that people were getting into her again for sure. But her coming in as a young Avenger,
yeah, that's a possibility. So this is a data mine. It's not confirmed. It's more of a leak, but nothing is confirmed yet. So they're probably going to release A-Force soon. For you guys who don't know, that's the all-female force.
Are they gonna add that to current characters? Or are they gonna release all new characters?
Yeah, they will maybe add that tag to a lot of characters already existing. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Psylocke, Phoenix, Domino, Crystal, Jessica Jones, America Chavez, Squirrel Girl, X-23, Rescue.
Do you feel like
Emma Frost, Storm, and some
do you feel like now they're just having like way too many traits in MSF?
You don't really, think so? No, I mean, it gives you the opportunity to mix and match. Like, I like Young Avengers because they still hold on to the hero brawler aspects of what they used to have. So, I mean, Miss Marvel hasn't really changed much with Young Avengers, but she now assists them,
Yeah, and that's just I just meant like just like the traits. Like I feel like I don't know. I just hope if you don't feel that's cool. I don't know how you feel about Afano, but if they're gonna keep adding like more and more traits, then I'm gonna be like, oh, y'all need to like calm down, because then you're just gonna make everyone work with everybody at some point. But
well, that's how the comics are. Eventually, it'll be like that. But I
no, I get that, but like in here, like I don't know, like I feel like it's gonna have like a weird backfire. I could be very wrong. This is just me overthinking.
Probably
Yeah,
are wrong.
so they might be releasing the characters. They might release a Spider-Gwen, Kitty Pryde, Jubilee, 2 X-Men. Rogue might come up. Stature might come. Yellow Jacket might come. Who's that other dude? Ghost. Ghost might come.
Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket, Ghost, and Stature will become part of, I don't know, the Microverse team.
Those are. Oh my god.
So Ant-Man and them will get a rework.
Yep, Ant-Man and Wasp will get a rework for that.
That is a
Most
long
likely.
time coming.
I agree with you. One of Scopely's main missions, when Scopely took over, they said that they're going to work on making sure that there are no useless characters anymore. And
I
that's what they've
remember
been
that.
slowly doing. They've been slowly doing that now. Now we can use Wave 1 Avengers. They aren't half bad anymore.
No, I guess maybe that's why I'm feeling weird about everything. It's just because nothing is wrong with what they're doing. It's just different.
Yeah.
But it is nice for them to like. It is nice to see the other characters being used. And I've always said, I mean, we've all been in that conversation. I've always said, like, everyone is going to get a rework at some point. I guess now that it's actually happening, and I'm like, oh, this is really weird. Like, I guess I'm still adjusting to it. But
the future
it's
is now,
really cool.
man.
I mean, fuck, they need to go ahead and just rework Hand. Like,
they will. I think Hand will be probably towards the end.
what do you think they're gonna do to change it with a new character?
You know, to be honest, I don't know who they can really release for Hand. Probably release Gorgon. Not the Inhumans Gorgon, but the Hand Gorgon.
I don't remember the Hand Gorgon.
He was in the show. He was that dude. If you remember in the Netflix series of Defenders, he was that dude. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But I think he was that guy who. Remember that Japanese guy that killed the bear and was gutting the bear when he got introduced?
Was that him?
I think that was him.
Huh. I don't know why I said like that. Was that him? I don't know why I said it like that.
I can confirm this for you, but I'm pretty sure that was him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah. So that's a possibility.
Hand would be such a you know who they could bring.
Who?
Well, I don't know now. White Tiger?
What?
Yeah.
White Tiger.
Because it's really out there.
Yeah, White Tiger, I guess. Why not? Who else could? You know, if they do Ravagers, they have to bring Taserface.
You know,
That's my opinion.
I was actually thinking about. I wanted to bring that up earlier because you had said something, and I was when we were talking about different characters, and I had mentioned Silver Surfer, and we were like, okay, he's too overpowered. I started thinking about Nova.
Oh yeah, Nova. He needs to come.
Nova would be a really cool character.
Yeah.
Would he be a viable legendary?
Maybe. Depending on how they work him, though. I mean, Nova is he is cosmic, right? If I remember correctly, that would be a cosmic. So, I don't know. I think it just depends on how they want to write him into the game and the type of moveset they get him. He could be a legendary. I wouldn't put it past it.
But who is he going to be released with?
I don't know. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could do the old Ravengers. I'm sorry, not old Ravengers. OG Guardians.
I was wrong. I apologize. The guy he played, that wasn't Gorgon. He was a guy called Murakami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so forget about that. edit that out.
So if
But,
if I no, I'm keeping it in. It's too late. If I if I look up Han to go over their stuff, I saw notable former members, and I saw haven't seen this name in so long. Black Tarantula.
Right.
Oh, I forgot he looked so stupid. And look, I looked him up right now. He's all black, and where his forearms are at, the pattern going down in from his collar to down to his chest, and his mask, fucking purple. These old purple and greens, man. Like even yellow was in there a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Like MODOK?
Yes. Yes. He has all of the colors. Like
yeah, I'm gonna give up my crusade or my personal crusade. MODOK will probably come to the game sooner or later. He's already been tipped as being a big bad in the movies. I think
they actually was it MODOK? They put him in the Marvel Avengers game as the main villain, I think.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember. I haven't played it. I want to though.
So MODOK is going to will come into the MCU soon, I believe.
Doesn't that seem? I don't know.
Annoying.
I mean, the last time they talked about AIM at all was in what, Iron Man? Oh no, that was Hammer.
3. No, Iron Man 3 was AIM.
Was it AIM?
Yeah.
Okay, Hammer was in part 2 then, right?
Yeah. Hammer Tech was part 2.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so then AIM was in Iron Man 3, so
and in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, but I only watched the first season. Were they in the first season? Because I don't remember.
No, I believe they were.
They were not in the first season. They weren't. Of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't think so.
I thought that was like that guy. What is it? He got those powers, the super strength, and what is it? He ended up
Hydra.
Oh no, because season 1 was all about. It was leading up to Hydra because if you remember, they got in a lot of trouble for spoiling. Was it Winter Soldier? Right. They revealed that Hydra was already in there, and some people had turned on them, and people got pissed. I remember that now because they actually had Nick Fury at the end of season 1. Which is really cool, and then they just instantly said, "Yeah, it doesn't tie into the movies at all," and they just went their own way.
In terms of Marvel Strike Force, who are we not talking about? The Skrull.
No, bullshit. I talked about him like early episodes.
Skrull, what? Super Skrull?
Yeah, I talked about him. Oh man, I don't remember what episode it was because I said it would be really cool because they had Fantastic Four. So why don't they have Super Skrull? Because he's got all their stuff.
The Skrull have been introduced in the MCU, even at the end credit scene of the new Spider-Man, the latest Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, that's why I always thought Fantastic Four and Super Skrull were going to eventually come back because of that.
Yep.
But they made them very different. Like, I didn't expect it. Don't get me wrong, I actually liked the change. I don't really dislike much of what Marvel does in their movies because I don't take it as comic book accuracy, and most shouldn't. Separate. Yeah, but some people will. It's like, okay, man, it's like when books get made into movies, and then a hair color is changed or a plot is slightly different. Like when that stuff happens, I don't take it. Like I don't get upset, or at least I try not to, because it's just source material being made for us to watch it visually.
Right.
Now the things, because like I mean, they're never gonna follow it exactly. I mean, the studios can unless they do a Peter Jackson, they get a 3-hour long fucking movie. But the ones that really hurt, the ones that really hurt me though, are video game to movies. Those really hurt because those do bad.
Right, and I agree with you. That's something else. But
that's
I
the
will
whole
agree.
thing.
My stance on that whole comic book movie relation. If they had to follow the comic book, all the stories within the comic books in the movies, it'll be more convoluted than Cloud Atlas, if you ever watched that movie. No one except the hardcore comic book fans would ever watch those movies. Think about that, because
no, it's true. Do you know World of Warcraft, right? Okay, you know when they made the Warcraft movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do very well here in the States.
I
But
know, it didn't do well anyway.
overseas it did really well.
No.
They were even like, well, okay, we'll probably make a part 2 because of that. But you
Oh,
brought it
yeah.
over here, and only the gamers knew
What was going on, yeah.
Yeah, like they just kind of like threw you in. There was no explanation. Like you had to really watch the movie to understand everything
Right.
was there. But so yeah, you're very right. You have to be a fan of it all just to get into it.
You know the Infinity War saga in the comics. How
It's
many
very
heroes? How many heroes are in there? Maybe 300.
Man,
At least.
like had half the universe. Like
you had Adam Warlock, you had Silver Surfer, you had all of these guys. I mean, if
yeah,
my
but
memory
you also had
serves me,
Thanos freaking wanting to destroy everyone out of love
and
for that one goddess.
For death.
Yeah, there we go for death. Goddess. God damn it.
And if I remember correctly, he went and killed, or at least defeated, a lot of Eternals. So he went and he beat up, he killed, in the movies he killed Collector, that's fine. But then he went and killed Grandmaster, he killed the Champion, he killed so many people. And then if I remember, freaking Eternity and all of these elder gods turned up at one point. And I remember Living Tribunal came up as well at one point, and he was like, "This doesn't concern me" or something, and like along those lines.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't give a fuck.
But I did read something interesting going to that movie Infinity War. That when Doctor Strange was having his battle with Thanos, they were discussing including Living Tribunal in that. Where Doctor Strange would send Thanos into like the mind realm.
Yeah,
And
they wanted to do that.
With the Living Tribunal.
Yeah,
But
I think it was the Russo brothers that was like they were saying it was going to be basically it was going to be too confusing for the viewers.
Exactly, and it would be.
So
if they kept comic accuracy, we still wouldn't be finished Phase 1 by now. The Infinity War, they would have to make how many movies, or at least introduce like 300 heroes.
Yeah, and then Philo could finally get his symbiotes.
Oh yeah, good ones. Good ones.
Hey, the Venom did really well as a movie. I think
that's one of my favorite movies. I love.
I thought it was really good. So they better put him in there with fucking Spider-Man, because I'll be pissed if they don't.
I've already got leaked takes from the filming. It looks great. What
really makes me sad, and I know we're like so not even talking about Strike Force, but at least we're talking about Marvel, so whatever. I actually enjoyed Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man because he played that cocky, like Deadpool type version of Spider-Man. You know, sarcastic and everything. He was just PG. So I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really did like that also, just because it also introduced Gwen Stacy. So leave me alone. But at the end of the second movie, they were hinting at Sinister Six, and they were going to bring him in for that third one, and then it got scrapped, and then they made the new ones. And I really like Tom Holland as well. I think he's a great Spider-Man also, but I really liked both of those.
I prefer Tom Holland. I think he's more comic accurate. If you want to talk about comic accuracy.
Oh, Tom Holland is definitely comic accurate.
Because I mean,
Amazing wasn't. Amazing wasn't comic accurate, but it was. Yeah. To me, I didn't like Tobey Maguire even when I was younger, and when we got Andrew Garfield, he acted more of like the Spider-Man I knew, and Tobey Maguire just played a crybaby all the goddamn time. Like, and I'm never gonna forget that dance. Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that dance. That hurt me in the theaters.
I agree. Even Venom, I don't know. I didn't like him in that movie. I
So you
liked him in
didn't
his own
like
movie.
Venom, or like you didn't like the actor?
No,
Or...
I didn't like the way they introduced Venom. I
What?
don't know. He didn't
Who
have that
was
many. He was more monsterish than he was what Venom is. You know.
who was the director of that movie?
That dude, Sam Raimi, right?
Okay, so with him, there was like they was telling him, "Hey man, you got to add in Venom. Everybody really likes him, you know." And
You talking about Spider-Man 3?
yeah, and
Yeah.
Raimi. Okay.
Oh
Raimi,
yeah, Sam Raimi. Fuck that guy.
Wait, Raimi did not. Raimi did not like Venom. He wanted to
Yeah.
do Sinister Six, and when they told him that's what he had to do, he had to do Venom. I think what really screwed over the movie was there were so many villains, so many things going on at once.
Three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just lost its track.
Sam Raimi was mostly a horror director at the time. So going into Spider-Man, I mean, if I go rewatch them, maybe they're not as bad. Except that stiff ass mannequin swinging, holding Mary Jane. We're not even gonna talk about that. Like they could have just done a green screen for that shit, but that looks so stupid. And then even the hair, even the wind was blowing the wrong direction. Like I caught that shit long time ago before everyone was like, "Did you notice this?" Like, no, it hurt my feelings. But I was never huge. I was never huge on Sam Raimi though.
Yeah,
I mean, as a
that's another
kid, I
character.
wouldn't know.
You know, honestly, I think every movie, even if it's bad, will have a gem in it.
Oh, it does, because The Room is
Yeah, even The Room, it has a gem. You know,
it has a cult following now, so
it does. Yeah, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. But no, but the gem in Spider-Man 3 was the creation of Sandman. I feel that scene he did when Sandman became Sandman. I felt that was a pretty cool scene. I don't know if you disagree with me or not.
Sandman wasn't bad in that movie. And speaking of that, where the fuck is Sand? I think I would have preferred Sandman over Swarm.
It's coming. They're going to release more. I'm sure they're going to make it Sinister 12 instead of Sinister 6.
I was just about to say that.
Okay, look. If they're gonna start adding all these traits into the game, then I want. Hold on, wait. I'm actually in the game right now. Let me go and make sure that I think they did add it for him. But hold on 1 second before I say anything. Yep, never mind. I would want the military tag added to Punisher. Because why is that tag not even on there for him? Like that's stupid. And then I want the Defender's tag added to Doctor Strange.
You know why I think they don't want? I remember someone saying this to me, and it's probably really stupid. I just want to put it out there, is that they don't want to put the military tag on Punisher because they don't want the US Marines to look down and say no. Punisher does not symbolize what we stand for.
Bitch, that's how he started. Sorry, that wasn't to you. That was a reaction I had. That's how he started. The thing that people are getting most annoyed, and they even did a comic about it, was okay, hold on. I'm gonna say this. We're never ever gonna really talk about stuff like this or political things in any way ever on this, but we're just gonna say this really fast.
Here we go.
Police were using the symbol, and military were also using that symbol, and people were just getting upset because of what Punisher stands for now. Like now is different compared to what he was just, in the military. But now to associate the symbol of what Punisher is with police force and military, and I know I'm gonna get people who disagree with me, and that's fine. You're wrong. I'm just saying that the ideas of Punisher should not be associated with police or military. And I'm not going to get into detail. If someone wanted to get into detail, you can message me and we can have a calm conversation. But as soon as you start
that's kind of logical. I mean, I wouldn't want my police to suspect
Punisher is against government killing villains, though. Let's put it that way. Going after the villains. Sometimes someone might get in the way as a civilian. I know it's happened a few times, but it's against the government. And if you're in military and you're saying you're against the government for what you work for, that raises a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't want my police to like suspect me of any crime, and instead of just arresting me and putting me through the justice system where I have a chance to prove my innocence, he unloads an M16 into me. Kick down the door, screaming, "Ah!" and like take out my whole household.
Just like that. Welcome to America. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not something I would like my police to want to have. That mentality of like.
Did you read the comic when that happened?
No.
They had a Punisher symbol on their car, and Punisher came up and he sees it, and he's basically like, "What the hell is this?" And he tells them that they need to look up to like Captain America, because Punisher he loves Captain America. Like that's.
No, he does. Yeah, but Captain America is scared of him.
Yeah. Yes.
In the Civil War storyline, that made me laugh.
Yeah, well, they locked his ass up too after he killed those villains. But yeah, they had it on there, and they're like, "We love you." I forgot the lines. If someone can go look it up and just read that entire panel, I think it's like a 2-page panel or a 1-page. I don't remember. But I said panel in a weirdest way there. A 2-page panel. Y'all know what I meant. But
2-page panel. Panel, 2 pages.
I don't know why I said that like that. But yeah, he sees it on there. He basically just questions them, and he pretty much says that he would go after them if they didn't remove it, because he just rips off the car. But okay. Like it was like, you should just look that up. Like it was a really awesome moment to have in there.
Now Punisher knows he's doing wrong. He just can't stop himself. And what he's doing is not right. That's why he's not a hero. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, and I love vigilantes, and that's why in there too he says that I'm not someone you should look up to. Yeah. You should look up to and he says that you should look up to Captain America. That is someone that you should idolize or something like that. Exactly. I need to find, or just Google it and you can find it. It's an awesome page to read. But yes, I would like him to have military tech, because then he could work with Captain America and MSF and some of the other characters, and I think he would be a little bit stronger in there. Like that's just me though.
Well, I agree. He should. I mean, yeah, but I just think what I said before. Someone said it to me. I'm not confirming it as truth. Is that the only reason they didn't do it is because the actual U.S. Marines might say no?
And that's very true. But it's like, if that did happen, given circumstances that have happened, and if they wrote and this is a recent comic that maybe last year, I think, I can't remember, but at the same time, that's very hypocritical if that was the case. But that is just yeah, that is just me. We don't really talk about that kind of stuff here. We're just bringing it up for I don't like talking politics, so let's go off of it.
Yeah, so let's go back into Marvel Strike Force, because this is what this podcast is actually about. And I know there's not a lot of news, so let's try and find some news.
Well, if you do remember, I did say we'll talk about life stuff, so that counts. That counts. PvP, I wanted to change. I wanted to either do one where.
Yeah, but exactly what you asked for, Tommy, isn't it? No draft.
I can't handle what you just did there. Punish Tommy. You just straight up said punish Tommy.
That's what everyone's thinking. No one is saying.
Oh no!
I'm here to deliver the truth.
No.
Punish Tommy.
That's a good nickname.
Wait, what do you mean that they did what I wanted?
There's no draft. It's quick select. You select your team and go straight in.
Oh, but I wanted that all in general.
Like, they might release it in general, but they released it for this event. So
for the event, like that was my thing. Like, I wanted to be like, if I wanted to fight a friend, like you and I had a battle, I wanted to just be just open. Like, if you wanted to ban characters, you can go to the other one. But if you didn't, and you wanted to use all your tunes and do something, like you could, or the balancing one is kind of cool. Where
no, like that's why my rant on that is not really balanced.
I did it once, So just to be fair, but I did it, and I mean, I didn't run into an issue with it. If you've done it more than I have, sure, I can see that. But
So you
I
didn't
haven't
do
fought.
the event to get your red stars?
No, I didn't feel like it.
You didn't want the red star orbs because you
I
get like 8 of them and 10 of them this time round.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like doing that event. Like I'm being honest. I just did not feel like doing that event. I
did it. You
I
can
just
lose and
skipped it.
still get points. A lot of people
That's
went in and cancelled.
that's sad.
Yeah, because you cancel, you still get the points.
Honestly, I felt like that event was just made so that they could use a feature that was added that people don't care about.
Maybe.
But to be fair, and speaking of that, I'm gonna need a new spreadsheet if you remember for my PvP thing.
Yeah, I'll look on that. Don't worry. So,
But I don't know. How do you feel about it, Philo? Do you like PvP?
You know what? I did one PvP match. I got my 1 win in. I'm good. I enjoyed it because I couldn't see the other team's combat power like I could in the personal one. So it was like they couldn't just use power. Small things,
But they also allow mirror matches in this, so you can go up against the same team. That's the thing.
Did you say mirror match? Because you had cut out right there.
Yeah, mirror match.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
You can do mirror matches with this new mode. You can fight a black bolt if you have a black bolt. They don't ban characters.
It's not that bad, I guess. I guess maybe I need to use it more. I don't know. I'm just like meh.
Well, you have.
I haven't been into it. I haven't been too into it.
Well, you have. If you want to get your red stars, you have.
Oh yeah, let me get my 2.
Oh god damn it!
You have 1 day and 4 hours left.
Son of a! I'm about to get mad at my team.
What?
Fucking 4 people went down the middle in Gamma. It was me.
Okay.
It was me and Revenger that did it, and then 2 others went in there. It's
straight down the middle.
Yeah, it's a. No, I mean there's 3 lanes in the middle.
Yeah.
And now we have 4 people in there in total.
That's what we do in black.
But why? You kind of like lose out like one person.
Because at the top it splits off again.
Well, it splits off, but the people who go to the side are the ones that come in.
No, I mean if you look at the map, the 4 people wait, hold up. If you look at the map, if we send 4 people down at just after the second boss, there's a part that splits off again that goes down the sides. So 2 people splits off from there. So you end up towards.
That's
the
what I'm
top,
saying. The people who start on the right or the left side can still go that way too.
So there's like 2 different sections on the right and left side, and then it goes into one, and then it splits off.
So yeah, I mean, you still have. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why they went down the middle. They probably went down there because it was easier for them.
Yes, that's why I do it.
I just do it just because. I mean, I can go down any lane, honestly.
Oh, big tough guy.
But, god damn it, I usually help out Revenger there, so can't go that way.
Now you get back up.
Actually, I don't know which direction I'm gonna go. That kind of see now this gets me. Nobody went left in Team 2. God damn it.
If you think you're right, you're wrong. If you think you're safe, you're not.
And I'm gonna go left because no one wanted to do. That was a thing too. We had in our raids. We had our free laners when we were still doing U6 at the time. And for some reason, I forgot what team it was. I think you might remember, Philo. Like one of the teams, I think it was Team 1, that would always just go right.
My team.
The free laners. Was it your team?
No, it wasn't my team.
Oh, okay. They would always go right. Like I never understood that. They always went right, and it happened on multiple occasions where there was like an entire lane left on the left side, and we were just looking at everyone like, you Fucking assholes. Like, we were so mad. Like, now we can't get 100%. And someone's like, sorry guys, I joined really late, but I made a dent. I go, motherfucker, go left. Don't you look at the map?
No.
God, that made me so mad every time it happened.
Yeah, I think back to that. We I used to think U6 was hard, and it used to be like, man, U7's. I don't even want to attempt it now. I think we rocking and rolling on this one. We're doing really good.
Oh yeah, we do good on. I know for Adam and Black, they're on 7.2, right?
Yeah, 7.2. We're pushing to 7.3 now.
Oh,
it's awesome.
Because 7.3 is the difficulty it used to be before they introduced difficulties. So I figured we can get to 7.3 and chill at 60% at least until a little bit more of us does DD3 finished, and then maybe we can push up more.
What are we hitting now? Like 80? We're close, aren't we?
yeah.
We're always close. Like,
team
not right
team
now.
3 is usually destroying it in U7.
That's my team. What up?
Team
Shout
2 is they're hitting it, but some of the ones like on the left side of the map aren't making it too far. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because usually if I do it, I can make it to the boss node. But the middle lane and the far left lane, I think they get up to the second boss. So I think they're struggling a little bit up there. I think.
Well, yeah. Maybe do a rebalance. Shift everyone around.
I did a rebalance like
you
a couple
did,
weeks ago.
You put all the heavy hitters in one team.
No, I didn't actually. I had it evened out. Then fucking Morningstar, since he was upset because I got mad at him in war, he wanted to leave with 3 accounts. So we had to fill in those spots. So, I mean, now, yeah, I'm gonna have to rebalance, but I'm kind of. If you look at it though, there's a strong person in each lane that's gonna cover the other person.
Don't tell me I'm gonna leave my team.
And no, I'm not gonna switch him right now.
I don't want to leave Team 3.
I want people to not make it because then they're like they want to finish the node they're on and make it to the next one, and they start working on those teams more because I've seen it happen a lot. And oddly enough, a lot of those people are in Team 3.
So what are you on normal difficulty?
Yeah, we're on normal.
Why don't you make push 7.1? I don't think anyone's at 7.1 right now.
I mean, we could do 7.1. I don't know.
Take a day break. Take a break. Get everyone up and pumped. Start at a nice time and push.
Oh boy.
That's my suggestion. It's up to you though.
I mean, we could. I mean, it's not like anything's gonna change when we're on normal right now. So I mean,
7.1. Then you can finish 7.1, get to 7.2, and get your first time rewards. I mean, you get better rewards, and you get better rewards at 7.1. So it might be worthwhile. Okay. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any other flock has made it to 7.1 yet.
We can do it.
I haven't seen anyone bragging about it. I'm sure someone would have bragged about it.
All right, look, this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna tag my captains. Hey guys, can y'all hear me typing?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, how do y'all feel about doing? Ooh, I spaced doing U7.1. There you go.
I'm sorry, I didn't receive it.
Did well? You don't, bitch. You don't have a captain tag anymore. Do you want to? Or did you want to be one again? If you're getting that time back.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. It's just a lot went on, and I felt like I was falling behind. So I felt the best thing necessary was for me to leave at that time. But if you want me back, like if I'm able to be back, I'll do it.
Okay. So yeah, we're totally talking about Discord stuff now. But
Yeah. Are we going into the politics of clans, of alliances?
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's even worse than just U.S. politics. That's just bad.
But at least discuss it with them first.
No, they'll be fine. They'll deal with it.
It is not a democracy.
No, I already told him. I was like, when he's good to go, he'll come back. There ain't gonna be no vote about it. So,
Awesome.
So yeah, okay. So besides Discord, so yeah, there wasn't much. Ooh, excuse me. There wasn't much on
he's gone
on Strike Force, and no, he'll come back. I usually just don't mention it, but he usually hops back in.
Yeah, I'm back.
We usually just try to play it off. I think people notice because we just start talking, and it's just us for the longest time. You don't even hear the yeah, like you don't hear any of that. You just hear like one person just rambling on, and I'm sure it's awkward as hell, but it happens. But
gotta be called out.
There wasn't much in Strike Force, but I think there
really isn't much to talk about.
There was enough to just say and us to rant. We talked about we really talked about a lot of random stuff today.
The milestones are cool. This mentorship milestones. I thought it would suck, but no, they're actually pretty cool.
Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, that actually helped me really play hard because I needed for my alt account I needed I forgot what that piece was called, but it doesn't matter. They were in there, and it allowed me to get Shiri to T14.
Yep.
Because I really needed that.
These milestones are so easy.
They are easy. They're super easy. You can just do raids. You can do blitz.
You do one arena. You do one arena battle. You already finished like 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Especially if you're using the characters more. Like on my main account, I use more of the characters that are required, and it just starts filling up the milestone. But if on my alt account, I'm using some of them in different areas, and it doesn't come up as quick. But it's
well,
just
depends.
There.
I mean, if you don't care about your arena rank, just use the top 5 mentorship that you have, and bang it out in half a day.
I got it.
I'm already I finished my milestones by like 1 p.m. maximum.
I usually finish them in the day. Also, it really doesn't take long at all.
It doesn't at all. Yeah.
I got to keep my 500 arena rank though.
Okay.
Wow, that was the most dismissive I think I've heard in this. Just straight up, I gotta keep my 500. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so
yeah, I think we given the not news we talked about, just random shit. We talked about hopes and dreams and
no, we didn't.
Things we didn't like Swarm and Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
And then we got to just talk about things that we just, we liked in the Marvel world. So, to me, that's great. If someone if someone listens to this, just shut the fuck up. Then I'm sorry. We tried, but
yeah, I mean, at least we're getting them out.
It's not my fault. It'll be Punisher's fault if you don't like it.
So, what I was thinking, and this is just one of my first things in file, you can hear one of my first thoughts of coming up is maybe like on slow days for news on Strike Force, it would just be random conversation, Strike Force related, and then just random stuff. Like last time we talked about the fucking Batman trailer in the beginning because we didn't have that much going on.
That's not Marvel.
It's very much not Marvel, but it was pop culture and trailers, and I'm all about that. So it just came up. But also, what I am looking at doing, and I really wanted to talk about this in the beginning, and I kind of forgot. But are you in my gaming section, Philo?
Yeah.
Here and there, right?
Yeah, I'm there, but I'm just like not at the same time.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I was thinking about on our YouTube channel is. Oh shit, this is a long ass podcast. On our YouTube channel, I was thinking about getting our gamers from the community, whatever games they play, like badass moments, or if they had like funny glitches, things like that. and having them record those clips and send it to me, and we do like a compilation, like a weekly thing or a monthly thing or whatever, and we just commentate through it and talk about it. I'm trying to incorporate more of like the flock and what CBG is into stuff. And I thought it would be a good idea because it's you guys, it's our community, but they're sharing their experience of what happened in the game with us, and then we share it with everyone else.
Very exciting.
That's one thing. I might, and this was just me. Fuck. Hold on, I just got distracted.
Yeah.
I might start streaming on our YouTube channel. And I mean, like, as in general, like, it could be Strike Force, it could be my VR games, it could be my PC games. This is just the CBG side, but in streaming in general, Strike Force would be up there also.
Yeah, we could start doing that live commentary or whatever. Maybe we can do that for the PvP tournament we're going to be holding.
Talk about how terrible Punisher is at playing video games.
That's hurtful.
Yeah, we could also we also have the Facebook group up and running. If you guys want to join, the link is posted in the Discord. We are still working on our public Discord server. There's only 3 of us, actually only 2 of us. One guy left. So I'm gonna start getting that up and running. Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah. So,
and we have our website is under development right now. So we'll get the website up and running soon. So that's as well something.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, so we got some stuff working up, man. You know, making stuff,
making money moves up in here.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Whatever that was.
But yeah, so that was our day. It was very random, but I enjoyed
very random. But
so
it was just a general conversation between friends.
Yeah, I hope the others enjoyed it. I think also on our random days of low news info, or if we just decide just to have a random day, we would also want to just look into having guests and more guests. You know, I don't want it to sound like South Park when everyone's just like murmur. But it would be great to have just, you know, we can get more.
We can get a panel going.
We could. That's gonna be fun. But oh shit, I'm already thinking about it. I think I just got like 3 gray hairs thinking about that right now. So. But yeah, before this starts going on extremely long, I hope y'all enjoyed what we did. Final thanks for coming in here with us and just hearing us talk about nonsense. But I hope y'all enjoyed the episode, and we will catch you on the next one.